Hi, today we're going to talk a little bit about components of success. In every little thing that has been written about success, there are a lot of different principles and different ideas about achieving goals and the outcome of success in your life. I've narrowed down to three very specific things, which I like to call P.A.K, the P.A.K principle. And the P.A.K principle is three basic ideas of things that are always pertaining to success. These basic principles are always in anything that you look at, in any quality of a person that has achieved anything meaningful in life. These three components are part of it. The first one is perseverance. Now, the dictionary defines perseverance as a steady persistence in a course of action, in spite of difficulties or obstacles. That is the first principle of success. Understanding that there are always going to be obstacles in your way and you need to overcome this. By continuing to do the things that you need to do, you will be able to make things easier. There is a famous quote that says, that what you persist in doing becomes easier to you. Not that the task has lost its power, but your ability to do it has increased. Therefore, repetition is what makes you good at what you do. The principle of perseverance is about repetition. Whether you want to learn to play the guitar, ride a motorcycle, or do anything else in life, you need to have that in your life. You need to persevere. Things don't come easy. Excellence is always achieved through effort. Whether you want to be a basketball player, you want to be a great salesman, whether you want to, be an amazing chess player, the idea of always continuing to do the same basic principles until you become successful and good, achieving that type of excellence on the things that you do comes through perseverance. The second principle is attitude. Your attitude determines usually your outcome. When things come into your life, the attitude that you take towards it, the interpretation that you have about that event will make a big difference about the event. This is why you see people who go through a very difficult period in their life and they have a very positive attitude. Someone that, for example, loses a leg and they get a prosthetic leg and they decide that they're going to be empowered by this and they're going to run marathons and they're going to do all kinds of different things. Another person can go through the same experience and say, I'm done. I am never going to achieve anything else because I don't have a leg. Everything is about an attitude and interpretation in your life. You probably heard many times that it's not what happens to us, but how we interpret these things, what they mean to us. And that really is what it's all about. The interpretation that we give to the events. What do they mean to us? Does this mean I'm doomed and I'm never going to be able to do anything else? Or can I use a lot of difficult circumstances in my life to find empowerment? Everyone knows the story of Oprah. She was abused when she was a child, and a lot of people who've been in the same circumstance basically gave up on themselves and gave up on everyone else. She didn't. She basically took that and she said, I am going to use this to empower other people so these things don't ever happen to anybody else. So attitude is a very important piece, a very important part of success in life. And the third principle, the K on P.A.K, is knowledge. Now, you may have the drive and the perseverance to achieve something, and you may have a great attitude. But if you don't have knowledge about it, if you don't have a strategy, you're never going to achieve what you need to achieve. So knowledge is a very important thing. If, for example, you want to learn how to play the guitar, you need to know how to play chords, how to play scales, how to learn all these things. We live on an age that is full of information at our fingertips. We have access to books, to the internet, we have access to a lot of amazing things. Knowledge comes from specialized knowledge, from understanding basic principles about things. The strategy of learning about something and spending time, whether it's reading books or reading the internet or finding a mentor or a teacher, is essential in achieving success. Why? Because people have spent amazing amount of hours trying to achieve something, and all that knowledge is usually compiled in a book. 20 years of life, you can pick up all this experience from someone else who went through all this, found the shortcuts, and put it in a simple book for us to follow. So that's about it. That's my video for today. P.A.K, perseverance, attitude, and knowledge. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will continue to do a lot more videos in the next couple of weeks. Happy New Year to everyone.